Hi, my name's Sue and this is Sue Marie P, and I love sharing things that I like to eat. I like to eat semi-healthily, and a few months ago I shared how to cook black rice. It's something that I discovered that I love eating, and I promised I'd follow it up with a video. So today I'm doing a black rice stir fry, and I've got everything ready to go so I can whip it up in about 10 minutes if my rice is already cooked. So I've got my black rice that I cooked yesterday. So I cooked that. It's just 1 cup of raw black rice with 2.5 cups of water. I'll pop the link above so you can watch how to do that. It's really good to prep this before you need to cook it. It's like making fried rice. It's always better to use pre-cooked rice. So I'm going to just get my fry pan heated up and then we can start cooking everything. So while my pan's heating up, I've got it on my little portable induction hob. I'll go through everything that I'm going to put in. So as I said, I've got the cooked black rice ready to go. I'm going to put in some black beans, which I love eating, and it goes really well with the black rice. And if you don't eat beans, you can swap it out for another legume, or you can, if you really want to eat meat, you can swap it out with meat. I'm not a strict vegetarian or vegan, but I like showing ways that you can eat healthy plant-based ideas, creative ideas that you don't always have to rely on eating meat. I've got some mushrooms. The mushrooms also go well with this combination. I've got a cup of chopped mushrooms. I've got some chili sauce to pop in, some sesame seed oil, tamari. I'm going to serve it with some lime. I've got a little half teaspoon of miso paste I'll throw in, and I've chopped up my onion and garlic. And just to show you, I'm using a packet of the beans. They're called bono here in Sweden, and I've just rinsed and drained them. And the soya beans, or the edamame beans I'm using, are a frozen packet. I always have these in the freezer, and I just bring them out, about 1/2 cup that I throw in stir fries, and I pop them in a little ramekin, pour some boiling water over them just to kind of pre-cook them, and we toss them in at the last minute because I don't want to lose that crunchy green vibrant colour. So you can use any type of oil. I thought I'd use sesame seed oil because it would give it that nice taste. So just a splash of that. One of the problems I have with sharing savoury meals is that I often don't have a recipe. I'm the kind of cook that I just make things up as I go. So when people say, can you share a recipe for this or that? It's like, oh, actually, I don't have anything written down. I have to like stop and think about the quantities that I do. So, and often it's different. I often eat what's in my fridge. I'm really lazy and I don't like always running to the shop to buy things. So I often just grab what's in the fridge. So today it's pretty much what's in my cupboard and fridge that I'm tossing into this stir fry today. So let's pop in the onion first. I'm going to zoom you in so you can look at the fry pan and not at my face. I'm going to throw in the garlic. Because I'm kind of want to do it so it's a quick meal, I'll just throw the mushrooms in now too. I like to cook them quite a lot. I don't like a really strong mushroom taste. So if you want to add more mushrooms, feel free, but I've just done just 1 cup and they'll shrink. I'm going to throw the tamari in now just to melt that. Not the tamari. That was miso paste, Sue. So I don't even know what I'm throwing in. Miso paste can be a little bit stubborn to melt down, so sometimes I pop it into hot water to dissolve it, which I probably should have done today. And it's quite salty, so just be careful if you, just don't use too much. Okay, I'm going to throw in, let's measure the rice. Actually, I'll pop the black beans in first. So that was 1 whole packet of black beans. We love black beans in my family. They're a really good source of protein. I say our family, there's only 2 of us. What I'm going to do to help melt that tamari, I'm going to add a splash of hot water from my kettle. Now we'll put the black rice in. I'm not sure I'm going to use it all today. I'm going to put, I think maybe just 2 cups, and I'll use the rest for something else. Depending on how many you're cooking for. There's only 2 of us, so this will probably make one meal with a little bit of leftover. So we'll have it later on tonight. So I just store it in a container like this, and I'll pop this back in the fridge and use it for a salad or something else. Going to add a little splash of tamari. This is quite salty, so not too much. This is a gluten-free soya sauce. Just going to let the rice cook through before I add the edamame beans. We can add a little splash of my sriracha or chilli sauce. You can also serve with a little bit of extra sauce. I like the chilli flavour. If you don't have that, you can add some chilli flakes, cayenne pepper. I'm not going to add any salt today because I think the miso is salty enough. I'm going to add in these edamames now. That was half a cup. You can add more or less. If you've got any other greens, you can toss them in. But look at the pop of that colour. I've got some defrosted spinach here. I'm not going to add it to that. I don't like how it changes the colour. I will cook, I'll reheat this later and serve it with that later on. Or if I have fresh leaves in the house, I serve it with fresh spinach leaves. So that's all cooked. So my black rice stir fry is all cooked. I just did a little taste test. I'll taste it in front of you. I think it could have more chili sauce and tamari. But what I'll do is I'm going to plate it up, and we'll reheat this later when we're going to eat it. So I'm just going to plate it up to show you what I do and for the photographs. And I'll put some more chili sauce and tamari on when I serve it. So I just pop it onto these plates. And you can reheat this in the microwave. If you're against microwaves, you can reheat it in a pot with a little bit of extra liquid. But it makes like 2 very generous serves. I've got a little bit for leftovers. And then I would serve it with the lime on the side. I would put the spinach on the side. If you've got fresh leaves, you could do that. This is just chopped frozen that I've defrosted. This is so handy to have in the freezer because, you know, I don't know about you, but my fresh spinach doesn't always last that long. I like adding pumpkin seeds, so you can sprinkle some of those on top. You can toast them if you like, or just raw. And I've got some black sesame seeds, which also give a really nice colour. So that's my dinner ready. So that's my black bean and black rice stir fry with some mushrooms, onion, garlic, and served with a side of spinach, some lime and some seeds. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll try and come up with a few more creations that I can video for you. Don't forget, pop a comment below. I love getting your comments and messages. And if you're creative and you have another way of eating black rice, let me know. And I'll pop the link again up above for how to cook the black rice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.